Hello, everybody. I am here. I hope you liked that new little intro scene. I did a lot of work yesterday trying to find some good professional looking scene transitions, things like that. And I figured that one was purple, favorite color of mine. So I got that. In case I do have a couple others, I'll show you real quick. In case I need to take a break, we can pop on this screen. Can't hear me during that one though, so that's good for a bit of privacy. And towards the end of the stream, I can put on this one as well. I think it's pretty neato. Thank you, novel lady. It's always nice to have your nice, kind support. Yeah, this background, unfortunately, I like it. Hopefully, when I get more a bit stable, grow a bit more, I can commission an artist to get my own custom background. For now, I had to just scrounge and find this one off of like Google Images. I think it's neato, but not entirely mine, I have to admit. But for now, the plan for today is to play Hades 2. For those of you who aren't in the know about Hades 2, the plot of the game is basically it's a bunch of Greek myth stuff. You don't need to know all like the specific characters of it. But the basic idea is you're Malinui, you're trying to stop the time god from destroying the world and taking back the underworld. And you can smash a lot of bad guys along the way. I like it. It's quite fun. Beyond that, how are you guys doing? I haven't had the chance to really tinker with the chat settings too much or add any bots just yet, so there might still be a bit of a delay between when you type, when you send, and when I get to see it. So I'll do my best to adapt and work with that. So far, my day's been pretty good myself. Been chilling, relaxing. Got a little bit of an ear injury this morning. I must be getting really old because I guess I slept the wrong way or something. Ear was killing me like someone put a drill to it. Thankfully, some Tylenol just knocked that right out. So I'm feeling much better. My headphones aren't hurting me. That's good. All right, that's good to hear, novel lady. The best we can really do is just hang in there. Beyond that, don't really have much going on. In the future, I know I think it's on Saturday or Sunday. I have to check my phone to be sure. On Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to be going to a. Maybe I'll be doing Hades 1 later, novel lady. I don't have a lot of storage space left on my computer. If I get like a external hard drive or something to up the memory amount that I've got on my computer, I might be able to play Hades 1, and I'm fairly confident in my gaming ability on that. So I could probably do God mode or whatever the really, really hard version is from the get-go. I really love that game. It's really great. But once you've like uncovered all the rocks, found all the nooks and crannies and all that stuff, there's not really much to uncover. But I don't know if you guys have played it. It might be worth it to show you guys what's going on in that game. But to finish up my thought, I don't have much planned for the future. I'm probably going to do another stream on Friday. I like to do like a break day between each stream since I'm not quite used to it yet. If I ever get like addicted to it like other big streamers like Lubig and Iron Mouse, I might do it daily, borrowing weekends because I like using weekends as like family time. But so as I was saying, Thursday no stream, Friday we're going to do another stream. Might do Helldivers. That one would be tough for me because I just bought and downloaded Helldivers for the PC. And I'm not the greatest at PC control, especially when it comes to third-person shooters or first-person shooters, but it's never a bad idea to get yourself some more skills. Oh, on the weekend, I know there's going to be a Pokemon Go event happening, so there's not a chance you're going to be down here for a stream, unless it's like really early in the morning. And that's all I got in the future. Oh, and I was going to watch a movie on the weekend, too. I don't know what I'm going to watch, though. I think me and my family take turns on who gets picked out the movie. So I think it's mom's turn to pick what the movie is going to be. But well, for now, that's all I got planned for the future. Let's go ahead and we're going to pop in here in a sec. And I'll show you one other thing I downloaded off of Streamlabs. You might notice up here in the top right that I've got a new thingamajiggy. This is a follower count, so that for new folks coming into the channel, popping in for like a quick second, only to click away later, they can at least see that I've got some goals going on up here. I don't know if this is the greatest place for it. If it blocks some view of like vital information or gameplay stuff, then I might move it. But for now, it can stay up there. And I know about you guys, but I'm more of a fan of controllers. I do have my mouse here. I'll do that for like menu stuff, maybe a little bit, but I'm mostly going to be using a controller. Carry is really good. I mean, I saw the original. It was pretty spooky, but I don't know. Maybe I'll look into like the new one if that's any good. And also, I do have a job for you guys. If my stream is acting up, being a bit quirky, if it's buffering a bunch, if my voice is a bit quiet, if the game's a bit too quiet, I do rely on you guys to tell me and let me know that, okay? You don't have to say anything in the chat. Just let me know. I'm putting that responsibility on you guys since I can't really check myself. All right, here we go. You're gonna hop right in. I have gotten too much progress done in this game to really just start over from the beginning. I know it's kind of unfair to you guys, but well, basic plot, like I already told you. We're trying to take back the underworld from the Time God. He's got some bad guys. We got some good guys supporting us. That's about all it is. All right, we've got a message here. What's this?
The rank and file of the crossroads swell with shades who once were lost, but now have joined in our Princess Malinois's most righteous cause.
How lovely.
Welcome to the ranks of the unseen.
All right, need a burrito. We've got weapons over here. This is like a mech suit. I know it's not very accurate to a ancient Greek sort of thing, but it's neat a burrito, and I like it, so don't question it. This is a skull I use, and I use to throw at my enemies. There's more of a magical description to it than that, but just know it's a skull that does stuff. It's basically like a bomb. Just think of it as like a bomb. We have our big axe over here. I prefer the scythe form, but it hit enemies, and do big damage. This is torches. You can think of these like magic wands that do magic stuff. And we've got a sickle and a dagger, I believe, for like an assassin type build. And we also have some animal friends down here. We have our little, is he a stoat? I know we have this little book here that tells us about things in the world. Yeah, this is Gale. The ever-inquisitive polecat is drawn to going wherever so it is forbidden, and does so very well. This one is even more gifted, as though she took her form by choice, and not by birth, many of which would surely choose the same. Yeah, anemones. So Gale is a polecat. And she has certain bonuses and things she can do in battle with us. This is our friend, Tula. You have your theories about this one. Cats seldom roam the woods of Erebus, as loyal as the species nature will allow. Erebus is like the little foresty area we're hiding out in from the big bad guys. This little birdie here is, not Phrynos, Rocky. A pale raven that took a shine to you, perhaps mistaking you for the moon. The beak on this creature is hard enough to puncture solid rock. Rocky is my personal favorite. Gameplay-wise, he's not always the best. He pokes the other guy's eyes out, so they are blind for a bit. I mean, I like him the best. And then this is Phrynos, an amphibious familiar with whom you bonded early on, content to ensure your meager residence is free of insects. Very useful to have. Phrynos is cute, Rocky is cute, Tula is cute, and Gale is cute. And it looks like I haven't invited any of them to join me, so I don't know who I should pick. For now, we're going to go with Rocky, I think.
Come, little one, let's go.
All right, we're going to check over here.
My keepsakes.
Yeah, these are keepsakes. These give us little boons and little things we can do along our journey. We're going to go with the concave stone for now. I'll explain gameplay mechanics as they come up. But for now, all you need to know is we're going to a place. We can either go upwards and out of the underworld of Erebus and try and fight the enemies on Mount Olympus, where the gods reside. Or we can go down, deeper into the underworld and try and reclaim Hades, the place. I'm a Greek mythology nerd, so I know that there's two Hades. There is the death god Hades, and there is the place Hades. Hades is in charge of Hades. I'm not going to be calling it Hades. We're just going to call it the underworld. Even though this is technically part of the underworld. I don't really care. Let me see.
Darkness guide you.
And this is where we can give ourselves some challenges if we want to get some certain bonuses. I want to have fun right now. I don't want to hurt myself. So we're just not going to do any of those. But if I needed certain items and skills and bonuses, I would go for that. But for now, we're going to leave that alone. I don't think there's anything else I can really do down here. So we're going to go towards the surface. Recent updates and things like that have given us more things to do on the surface towards Olympus, so we're going to go there. Hope you guys don't mind.
Unfinished business here.
Alright. And we're getting a boon from Selene, the moon goddess. Or no, the titan of the moon. Titans are basically like the gods and goddesses, except they were like the old regime, the old guard.
Salutations.
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 Let us together shine this night, O moon.
The dark of night begins, as does your task. And I am here to usher you into that dark, toward inevitable victory and death.
Pray tell, hopefully it is not my death. But we'll see.
Which suits you.
And one of the things I love about Hades is just the art. I think I saw some folks on Twitter saying that this is inspired by certain like pot art. Like I don't there's a proper word for like the jugs they used for wine and water and transport and stuff. I think they had art like this on it, but it is glorious. Oh god. Anyway, we can either choose from the Lunar Ray, which fires a laser beam, Phase Shift, which is basically time slow, and Wolf Howl. We go up, we go down. And as you note, there are some moon phases on the right side here, with waning, middle, and full. So the further down you go, the more powerful the upgrades we can later get for these boons are. With that in mind, I'll probably go with Wolf Howl.
Remember me.
Remember me. Dun, 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 dun. Don't want copyright strikes. Dun, 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 travel far. Alright. And what this means, this little glowy sigil, is it's telling us what the next reward for completing an area is. The whole point of this game is we go from area to area, clearing enemies, and we get a reward at the end of it. I'll leave it to your imagination what kind of reward we're going to get after this one. So, here we go.
Pathetic.
Oh, and also let me quickly explain what my current build is. As you can see, Melinui is carrying a staff. Classic witch stuff, yeah? If I hit the main button, she go pew pew with it. It's basically like a glorified baseball bat with this. If I hit this button, ooh, that's actually new. She used to just shoot out like a little ball of energy that went very slow, I think, or like an arrow. And this button drops her hex. Like that, they don't really do much. That just slows people down, gets them stuck in like a quick sand trap, like sticky mud. But if I hold it down, that main attack does that. It makes a big double-edged attack. If I hold this down, now it's a big glowy orb that go boom. And now if I hold this down, it gets bigger. And at the end, if there were enemies inside of it, I believe it goes boom too, but not this time. So we're going to collect this.
Looks valuable, Rocky. Good job.
Thank you, birdie boy. And you don't got to worry about that little fire sigil thingy. That's another like gameplay mechanic that's not really all that important. So we're going to see who's here. Lunui did refer to him as Lord Uncle. Let's see who it is.
In all my rancor, I never thought Kronos completely mad. But what else could have driven him to use the father of all monsters as a weapon? Typhon heeds no master. The destruction of Olympus shall not sate his appetites.
Yeah, small spoiler. Up ahead at the furthest point of Olympus, we're going to fight Typhon. If you don't know who Typhon is, he's like Godzilla, but he had lots of kids. I won't spoil his design. If you want, you can look it up later. But he's very, very monster. Alright. Yeah, special was the little laser beam attack that I did. Cast is the is the binding circle I did. And dashing is just Melinui runs around. Because the whole point of the game is you don't want to get hit, but you want to hit the other guys. So, I personally like Storm Ring. I'll hit this. I think that changes. Yeah, now changes the design of my cast. Now when a bad guy gets in, he's going to get struck by lightning until he dies. Or until it expires. So, here we go.
Into Aphira.
Yeah, Aphira used to be a city that paid great reverence to Hades and Persephone, king and queen of the underworld, who happened to be Melinui's parents. They're kind of out of the picture. Not dead, but they're not doing anything right now. So let's see.
Let's get the lay of the land.
We have various boons we can choose from. There's... Oh, hold on. Yeah, I can't use the mouse to show you, so you're going to have to take my word for it. The blue pots over in the corner are extra mana. The red trident spear is Ares, god of war. The nasty god of war kind. The translucent heart with a cross on it is a centaur heart that gives Melinui more health. The golden red hammer is the hammer of Daedalus, the man who constructed the labyrinth, and son of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun. Who flew too close to the sun. Those tongs down there, the tan ones, that is a boon of Hephaestus, god of the forge. Lightning bolt is Zeus, heart is Aphrodite, and the wing with the peach bubble above it is an NPC who will offer me an interesting boon. So here's the plan. I'm going to go to the wings first. Oh no, those aren't wings. I've been playing this game for 60 hours and I just realized those aren't wings. Those are hands. It's like, you know, you learn something new every day. That's something I learned today. So we're going to go to the NPC. We're going to do more health, more mana, the Daedalus hammer, and then probably Ares. Because this game, as you do more and more runs, like the whole idea of this game is you go as far as you can, and then you either get knocked out and sent back to the beginning, or you go all the way, beat every bad guy, and then go back to the beginning. So, and each run is different. The game doesn't do the same thing over and over and over and over, because that would be boring. Exceptionally boring. Things get changed up. And it looks like this time the game might be trying to offer me Ares boons. So I'm going to have to lean more heavily into that. Ares isn't my favorite. Just lore-wise and gameplay-wise. I prefer Athena and others like that, but beggars cannot be choosers. You take what you can get. Alright, let's start with this.
bit of flesh. Maggot.
Lovely.
Sulfurous ash.
And real quick, the point of this area is we're trying to get out of here, but the gate out is locked.
See.
So we gotta like break these soul
Mandrake
caskets,
essence.
whatever you want to call them.
Moly. And come closer.
Lady Medea.
Ooh, Medea. Of Jason and Medea myth. I like Medea. There's this channel called Overly Sarcastic Productions that does pretty good videos on myths and stories and history and stuff. They have one about Medea and Jason. I'm not going to spoil the myth for you because it's exceptionally old and they do a really good job of telling it, but if you want to know more about them, go find out more about them from there. For now, we're going to talk to her.
Moonlight guide you, milady.
My greetings in kind. How absurd, the very idea of family, sorcerers. That we've some innate bond with those who share some of our blood. You've met my Aunt Cersei. Do you believe that we're at all alike?
Like I've heard, the water of the womb is thinner than the cup. How'd it go? Because the phrasing we use right now is blood is thicker than water, to mean family bonds are stronger than bonds of friendship. But I think the phrase she's trying to like refer to here is the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, which is kind of sexist and rude to women, like most older folks are. But oh well. Anyway.
Madame Cersei seems very devoted to our craft in her own right. Just not in the same way as you, Lady Medea. Are you so loath to think that you may have something in common?
Cersei was never willing to push our practice to the depths of what it can achieve. She would turn mortals into livestock. I would turn them dead. A differing approach is all, perhaps.
Goodness. Yeah, she's definitely more of the eat this poisoned apple kind of witch than the furry witch that Cersei is. Well, you might run into her down the road. She's more in the island area, but interesting. Wealth from the dead, enfeeblement of cowards, or suffering on sight. 10% chance to find gold, up to 2 times per encounter. I'm not gonna be too hard up for money. Range shots are slower. I like this one. It's just a cute little gamble, and it's flat helpful no matter what.
It shall be my pleasure.
With pleasure, my lady.
Let none stand in our way.
Alright, now we've chatted with Medea, who could probably go and touch some grass. Alright, now we're gonna grab some extra health. Health is good.
You wretches.
Ay, ay, ay.
Hold still in their shades.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What did you get into? Pew! And here we go. Go. All right.
Turn to dust.
Here we go. And if we're lucky, sometimes the door will open up and we can go into an extra area. So let's see what's inside. It's bad guys. It's always bad guys. And for our troubles, we get some monies, which is good. And now we can head on out. And I want extra mana next, pretty please.
Next.
Extra
Echo
mana.
strong.
And we break the pylon.
Must pylon.
Free the spirits inside. Door is closed, door is closed, and no extra money jars, so now we move on. Alright. And now...
Where else can we go?
We go and get a Daedalus hammer. Daedalus, Daedalus. Whatever you want to call it. And this guy can go ahead and just die on his own. Yeah, some enemies are a bit feebler and slower than others. And with the hammer, we can upgrade our main weapon, being our staff. Rapid Moonshot, Extending Wallop, and Dash Strike. I like this. That was good.
Such secrets in
But I
this
like
stuff.
this. Alright. Nothing else here. We keep moving. And was there something else? Or do I have to go for Ares now? Oh yeah, I have to go for 2. Getting an Aphrodite boon is never bad. So I'll start with Aphrodite. And then we'll go over to Ares. Because it seems like that's where the game is pushing me right now. Go. Pew. And Aphrodite.
Lord Zeus already sought you out, hmm? Family or no, if he's offered you his blessing, he's expecting something in return. He's loath to ask for favors is all.
And also, if you weren't prepared, Aphrodite is not very ashamed of her body. She's a goddess, after all, so yeah, you can give her that one for free. It's fine. Attacks gain power, but I have to lock away some mana. Do more damage. Dashing. I'll go with Secret Crush. And, ooh, 2 doors have opened. Let's head inside and kill whoever's in here. There we are.
Felt that.
And one more door, then we can head on out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Really good at this game, I think. Nothing over there. And we continue to move our way along the city of Aphira.
Those shamblers.
I'm pretty sure they're alive, so yeah, they're alive. There we go. I didn't really need to kill them, but better not to have the enemy behind you.
You'll be out in no time, Shades.
Come on. There we go. Let me grab that moss. And done. I could give some... Yeah, another mechanic in this game is you can give gifts to the people who give you boons and the people who are waiting for you at camp, just to, you know, be nice. It's nicer than I'd be in real life to my coworkers, but... well, he can have some nectar.
It's not for me to decide how many battles I have left. But knowing I have your support in them means a great deal, my lord. May we achieve all our objectives soon enough.
Such nectar often is withheld till victory, although in many ways I feel as though we have already won. I have at least. And to that end, I'll find a moment to enjoy this properly.
If you haven't noticed yet, a lot of the characters in this game are designed very sexy and attractive. Personally, I like girls, so Ares doesn't do it for me. But his design is, especially in this, is excellent. I love the details of his bloody hands and absolutely self-satisfied smirk. Alright. Prophecy foretold. Interesting.
Word reached us that you defeated the Titan of Time last night, and we were most impressed. But I was left to wonder whether he experienced the throes of agony before the end. Perhaps he eventually can be dissuaded thus.
Yeah, Kronos is the guy that we go downstairs to beat up every now and again. But, he comes back. Turns out it's really hard to kill the God of Time. Though maybe if we just beat him up enough, he'll stop coming back. Out of fear. Who knows? I'm almost certain that's what's going to happen in this game. This game's still in early access, by the way, so forgive a couple of bugs and glitches. But I'm almost certain that what's going to happen is we just beat him up enough, kill him in lots of creative ways, and they'll eventually be like, okay, you know what? Forget this. I'm done. Peace. See you later. You can have all your shit back. I'm done. But the game's still in early access. I don't know when it's coming out properly. Don't ask. Hopefully relatively soon, but it's better to give the developers lots of time to work than to rush them and make them finish it now. I don't want, like, some pile of, like, slop like some survival games turned out. Ooh, meat grinder. Ooh. And that little papyrus symbol down there also shows me it's a fated choice. So I get bonuses eventually down the line if I collect, like, a bunch of... I have to choose all the fates that... Let me try it again. What I have to do is, I have a quest now. If I collect and use, over the course of several runs, each of Ares' boons and other gods' boons, I can get a bonus. So, I've already picked Vicious Strike and Stabbing Rush. But I haven't collected Meat Grinder, so we'll do this one. Oh. And there's a Ghost. Let's see, we can't take him home. And we got him. Let's see. Ooh. So now, in addition to getting shot by lightning, our cast now essentially puts our enemies into a blender. I like that. It's pretty neat. And all the pylons are gone.
That's good.
I hope so. Alright. We can now leave Aphira. There's just one more thing we gotta deal with before we go. And here is Chiron. Chiron? I forget. This is the boatman. I forget his proper name. There it is. Chiron. Because I think Chiron with an I is a centaur who taught lots of Greek heroes. Chiron. Watch me mess it up throughout this whole stream. I will mess it up. Guaranteed. But Chiron sells us some good stuff. Let's see what he's got for sale. This is a boon from Hera.
At least this was a shorter delivery for your trusted boatman, compared with having to drag our boons all the way into the underworld. Although, he probably prefers it there.
Hera, queen of the Olympians, wife to Zeus. She has a bad time in myths. Not bad times, but just... If you've ever had an unfaithful husband, you know. I haven't, so I don't really get it too much. Sucks to be her, though, sometimes. Okay. Make one random boon become heroic. Ooh, that's good. Prime to the next location. I'll go with this one. Ooh, that's extra good now. Nice. And now we can also grab some armor and some pomegranates. Born game. All right.
Safe, Lord Charon.
And we go.
Polyphemus.
Who told you you could call me by my name, huh? I never introduced myself to you. What, you gonna start calling me Paulie next, like I'm your pal?
Real quick, for those who don't know, Polyphemus is in the Odyssey. Long story short, Odysseus winds up on his island, tries to steal his sheep. Him and his sailors get captured. He eats some of his sailors. Odysseus puts out his eye, which is why he's got that little eye headband. Odysseus escapes. Polyphemus asks, "What's your name so I can go rat you out?" And Odysseus says, "I'm no one." And when Polyphemus goes to tell everybody, "Hey guys, help me out here," nobody just blinded me. And they're like, yeah, sure, pal, whatever you say. Go back to round up sheep. He's blocking us from getting to the next stage, so we gotta fight him now.
I can't imagine you have many pals with how you go on trying to eat anything that moves. Though we could still be friends. Put all that trying to eat me behind us.
He also eats people. Take that as you will.
Got all the pals I need. The sheep back there, dead below the dirt down here. You know what I do need, though? Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah, he's trying to eat us. And I don't want to get eaten, so... Down and avoid the jumps because he likes to jump. Oh. Here we go. Go in the blender, please. Hey, I need you in the blender. Avoid that. Kill the goons. Avoid the blast. And slam. And nighttime. Night night. I just noticed the... Hold on a sec here. I just noticed that this little progress bar thingy was a bit in the way of the victory screen, so we're going to move it down a little bit. And hopefully that will be good now. Okay. First we got to go back into the game. And we collect our sheepy wool.
Wool.
Yeah, I know, Novel Lady, you were a big fan of the sheep back when we were playing Civ, so... Here's looking at you, kid. Unfortunately, I can't reach out from the screen and give you the wool, but... You can pretend. Alright, we don't need this anymore since it's expired for the night. Let's see... Did I lose all my armor? I still somehow miraculously have 3 armor. So this isn't going to do me too much good. Boon of Ares. Let's see. Excuse me. Don't know if you heard that. The next boss I'm going to deal with is... Eris, Goddess of Chaos, so I don't know what I want to bring. Deal more damage after you take damage. Mega moves deal more. Next Guardian, activate a random Arcana. Gain the boon the last 10 encounters. Random Chaos Blessings, every 8 encounters, replace it. There's a lot I can choose here. Let's go back to just giving mana. before the patch, I think this boon, the silver, this, I forget what it's called, this trinket thingamajiggy, this gave extra, like, cast time. You would start casting an Omega move, the more powerful ones, and it would slow down time for you. Unfortunately, it doesn't do that anymore since I patched it, so now it gives extra mana. I can't really use that as much. I could try Knuckle Bones. I think I'll go with... yeah. I'll use this one on the last boss. Between Eris, there's also another boss that I'm fairly used to him now, so I don't think I need any special boons for him. We'll go with Knuckle Bones for now. Alright.
I can't.
Oh. Strange order of events I gotta do here, but whatever. Nothing that Hermes can give me is very useful right now, and I also don't have any monies for it. Oh well.
Check.
Alright. Hope you got your sailing boots on, because we're going to the sea. Ooh, we can do some fishing.
The trap is set.
Calm down and focus. Calm down and focus.
No
Got
fear.
him.
It's a shrimp.
Are you telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
Transfer now.
And onward and upward we go.
Shamblers ahead.
And now we have two choices as we're on the Sea of Thessaly. Go for an Aphrodite boon or go for health up. I personally prefer health up, so there we go.
Stay where you are.
Well, there goes my armor. It was nice having it while it lasted. And now we have the choice of either ashes or bony bones. Ashes are used for unlocking spell stuff. I got most of my spell stuff unlocked. Bones are good for the market for whatever reason, so I'll take those. There we go.
A small discovery.
Driftwood. Apparently driftwood is magical. Beats me, but I can use it for stuff. And now onward and upward we go. Oh, man. Neck's starting to bother me.
Suffer.
Oopsie daisy. Go for a boon of Selene or go for more mana. I like Selene. She's nice looking. I mean, if you want shiny suit, Novel Lady, go order it. H-Dad. It's a free country, so. Alright. Okay. Grab one of these. Now we gotta check. There are some boons on these paths that could be useful for me. Bigger hex damage. That's nice. Let's just go down the middle. And I'll see which one of these is better. Impervious for a second. Ooh. Let's try the left side. Yeah, left side will be better. Alright. And now we got a choice. We can either get a Hermes boon or we can get a Hera boon. Hermes boons naturally make you faster, more flighty, and harder to hit. Hera boons are more about like doing lots of damage to lots of enemies all at once. I prefer Hermes for now. And dead. Alright, and here we have...
Rocky fetch.
Looks like cannonballs.
Well done.
I think it's iron, actually. Oh well.
May moonlight guide you.
Who do you think can make it to the top of Mount Olympus first, then? You or old Typhon? You've got a longer way to go, sure, but you're definitely faster. We're about to be.
One of the things I do like about this game is that the developers did say they made all the gods and different characters different races. Like, I didn't even notice that at first. I thought Hermes was just bog standard white. But no, they designed him to be more Asian. I thought that was pretty neat. I think you might have noticed before that, what's his name? Ares was more black-coated. Not coated, he just had darker skin tones. But... it's pretty neat. Channel that faster, and your cast expire faster. Not sure I like that. Tall order. Yeah, this is where those little symbols might have popped up earlier. Because you might have seen that I had the little fire thing pop up before. This is mainly the thing I look for in it. Certain boons and different effects require different amounts of elements. Tall order's pretty sodding big on this one. I don't have all those elements, and I don't think I'll be able to get all those elements, so I'm not going for this one. I'll go for something else. I guess I'll have to go for Winner's Circle. Not my first choice, not the best choice, but that's what I got. And there was something back here I could do. Ah. There we go. Shice up. There's more? Oh, no. Okay, there we go.
That's everything.
There we are. And one of my least favorite mini bosses.
Devourer of ships.
Now we're literally between a rock and a hard place. I am not happy about this. Because he's got all these tentacles I gotta deal with. They're all very flighty and all have lots of wide-ranging effects. Oh, crumbs. Oh. I am very glad that let me hold it till the end of the universe. Ay. And now I have to avoid his fireballs. 3, 2, 1. That cast did not help, but oh well. Suck on that. You can get hit. Ay. Oh man. Come on. Almost there. Oh, God, silly mistakes would be the death of me.
We're settled.
Man, I have 60 hours in this game. I keep making silly mistakes against like enemies like Charybdis. Oh, it does not butter my egg roll. Alright, I'm gonna give Hera a quick gift, and then I'm gonna take a quick, like, 2-minute break to get some water and stretch my neck because it's starting to hurt a little bit. Now let's see what she's got to say.
This golden nectar is nothing in comparison to your splendor, Queen Hera, but it's the very best we have where I am from. To your eternal beauty, grace, and wisdom.
You needn't be a flatterer, you know. I aid you not from love, but from necessity. If there's a lesson I can impart, it's that you ought to keep your guard up at all times.
Very like her. We're gonna take her boon, then I'll take a quick break.
This message.
Attacks, sprint. Normally epic boons, the darker the color, the better they are. At least the more rare they are. But I think Sworn Strike or Nexus Rush might be better here. Contact. Yeah, it looks like for this one I need to touch the foes. I don't think I'll be doing that too much. I'll go with attack. Alright. I'll have Malinui stand here. And we're going to put one of our new screens to good use. I will be right back. If you guys need some water, a bathroom break, I would suggest you guys do that now. I'll BRB. All right, we are back. Hopefully you guys got a good chance to get some water, get some snacks in you, get a good bathroom break going. I'm getting old. I need to stretch my neck every now and again. I'm not like these. I ain't like these little youngins nowadays playing games for 10 hours on end, doing whatever they feel like, and don't got to take no breaks. I ain't built like that, man. I ain't built like that. Though hopefully with practice, with good techniques, with knowledge and experience, I will be like that. I could be, as the kids say, goated with the sauce. For now, I'll settle for just beating this route. I still have yet to beat Typhon, but maybe this route will be the one. A man can dream. Alright. Time for some bones. Them bones, them dry bones. Oh god, skeletons. Skulls are not great. There we go.
Straightforward.
Still running a bit low on health, but I think we can do this. As long as we're careful.
New course needs to be set.
Do we want money or mana? Let's go with mana, because due to the boon I had earlier, I picked up 2 rewards from Hera. One of them wasn't great, so... Suffer, please. Thank you.
There. Time to abandon ship.
Sounds like a plan. Charon, please give me healing. Please forgive me for constantly mispronouncing your name. Maybe he doesn't, but oh well. Let's grab some boons. Ooh, mutual destruction. Gain a chance to deal 200% damage that increases the less health I have. Huh. Maybe it was also because of falling blade to appear over each foe struck, but uses +5 mana. Mutual destruction sounds rad, so I'll go with that one. Okay. And off we go. To face the goddess of chaos.
Look who! Wait, so Prometheus is supposed to be in charge where the real action is? Thought he was busy getting pegged to the brink of death over and over by some bird.
Yeah, quick, for those who don't know. Prometheus stole fire from the gods because people needed it to cook food and stuff, and also not freeze to death. And as his reward, the gods chained him to a stone while a bird ate his organs. Not great, but he's doing fine now. He's got enough energy to get up around and beat our ass.
I can attest he and that bird have come to terms.
Yeah.
Come on, have pity on me, Eris. I have to deal with fire and feathers here and again at the top of Olympus.
It is a pretty good appeal, babe. But unfortunately for you, I don't have a heart. So come on, here comes your first helping of fire and feathers for the night.
I don't know why, but all of a sudden I want fried chicken. I did have fried chicken yesterday, so I can't have that again today. That's not good for the body. Oh boy, oh boy.
Here you go! Better hide.
Oh god, 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 oh god!
Damn you. Plenty of ammo.
Oh god.
It's my turn. Like that'll work.
Jesus Christ. Come on. God, I have a personal grudge against Eris. Please, God, don't. Please, God, don't.
Ooh, that's hot. Free for all, everybody.
Please don't. Please don't. Please don't.
All right, enough. Hey, what gives?
Come on, go, go, go. Suffer, 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 suffer. Yes. Oh God, please don't. I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
This fun.
For you, maybe.
Let's blow everything up.
No, thank you. I don't want to. God, please don't. Please don't. I don't want to die. Oh, scheisse!
The poor thing.
Oh.
The last laugh, babe.
God. Man. You know what? I made it. I beat her. It's fine. I'm not happy that I had to use 2 Death Defiances for it, but it's fine. A win's a win.
Another joins our ranks.
Hi.
Now then.
Alright, see you later, Novel Lady. Thank you for hanging around. Less damage from Guardians.
Try another one, maybe.
No, I'll save Typhon for the end. I think I'll go with Ghost Onion, maybe.
Good.
Healing. Let's go with this. And now we're on Mount Olympus. We're getting towards the end game now, but we're not quite there yet. We have to get past Prometheus. Then, and only then, do we get to fight Typhon. But that's only if we can beat Prometheus, and Prometheus has handed my ass to me more than once, so let's see. For now, we beat up these guys. Alright. More health, please.
Going up.
It's the second best thing to having more revives.
For my father.
And off you go.
Vengeance.
More money, please. Alright, now we can upgrade our smash and
Grow
dash.
strong under the stars.
Do this damage before I rise up? You know, why not? That's not important. Alright.
Seleni's hidden strength.
We can either get the hammer or we can get a pomegranate. I'll go with the hammer. What is this, Mad Max? Oh. I was like, why am I hearing a motorcycle rev? Just harpies. Just hearing pew pew. All right, what is not Hephaestus? Daedalus? Not even Daedalus. They didn't bring out Daedalus in this game. We have seen Icarus before, but not this run. Attacks are faster. Ooh, Omega attack. That's depending on if I can hit them with an Omega attack. That's depending on if I hit them with an Omega attack and not just the regular attack. And that's depending on if I can kill them with just the Omega attack. And considering I've got a cast, specials, Omegas, and other stuff going around, I don't think this is the best one. Let's go with attack.
I'm grateful, Icarus.
Pew! And now we've got Zeus. Let's go for Zeus. Zeus! Your son has returned, and I bring the destruction of Olympus. Oh, sorry, different game. I've even actually played the God of War games. I've heard nothing but praises about them, but it's not my cup of tea. I've tried more than once, but still just not my thing. All right. Thunder.
I expect from you manners and performance in the presence of my dear beloved wife, without whom I would be the merest shadow of my greatness.
Yeah, you know she knows about the affairs, right?
The truest words you've spoken in quite some time, husband. And I'm more than just your dear beloved wife, aren't I? Seeing as I am the blasted queen. Not that your authority or mine has been worth much of anything of late.
Yeah, war tends to erode the authority of power. Ooh. Give up all your boons of Hera. For each raise the level for all your boons of Zeus. Which... do I have any? I think I've only got the one. 2. Now this is going to be curious. If I give up Bridal Glow, will that take away my upgrade for Storm Ring? Yeah, Sworn Strike. It's been alright. Hera Boon's never my favorite. But, you know what? Just to see if that will actually remove the, that enhancement, I'm going to see if this will do it. I'll take it.
This is yours.
Ooh. Oh, it apparently took a lot more than I thought it would. But whatever. Storm Ring's gonna be very useful now. Let's see if it'll do anything good for us. We're going to Aphrodite next, and dealing with a Dargon.
Soon you shall be afraid of me, Draken.
Oh my god. You know if he keeps doing that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Jesus. Sodding Christ. Oh, Lord above. Oh, Lord above. And below. Gee, what the fudge? What in God's name? Dear Jesus.
I'll take this one.
Give. Oh, why? Suffer and die, please. I demand your death now. Die. Die.
How is Kronos controlling those?
Jesus Lord, heaven above, that thing slapped me around.
In the name of Hades.
Oh, God above. Also, one more time, I can see that my follower thing is... Oh, man, it's not finding a lot of great places to go. I'll try down here, maybe, and see if that works, because it's either in the way of this or that or another thing. I don't know. For now, let's just do this stuff. One more time, one more time. Sorry to keep pausing the game to do this. And I don't like when it does that. Okay, here we go. Restore. Man, how do people just sit in game like this for hours and days on end? Like, it's killing me. Maybe she got really bad posture or something. I don't know, man. Glamour gain or flutter flourish, like the better choices here. Sure, why not? Let's go with flutter flourish. Maybe this is gonna ruin my old build, but who cares right now? Oh, and
Keepsake ran out.
oh man.
There they are.
Fuck you, dragon. Fuck you, zombies. Jesus H. Man, I'm washed.
Laughable.
Christ, dude.
Moonlight, guide us. Hear me on my authority.
More money, more dodge chance, and range shots or so. Let's do this, since I don't have too many boons, I don't think. I'm assuming it means boons from gods, and not from just any old thing. So. Dear God in heaven above, give me help, pretty please. Please. Nice. Well, bit awkward, but shite. Smash. All right. That helps. I'm going for Ares or a pomegranate. I need boons just straight up, so this'll do. Shit, god damn it. There we go. God, you and me, Malinois, you and me. Okay, for quests. They're nowhere near other foes. And while you have less than 40, your attacks and specials deal. That could be useful because I'm at 43. So we'll pick Blood Spree.
War rages.
Ooh, that's helpful. Money or mana? Mana or money? Let's go for money. Money! Heracles!
God must want for us to give another glorious performance, huh?
Yeah, Heracles. For those who don't know, what Disney made, their movie, it's Hercules. That's based on the Roman version of this person. Heracles is the Greek. And in this game, he's more of a gritty anti-hero. Doesn't trust anybody, least of all you, player character. And gameplay-wise, he's going to help us out in this fight. If we kill a certain amount of enemies, or certain enemies, I think, after this patch, they'll give us money. So, let's get started.
Prepare.
Yep. Drake.
Who else?
Man. Got a good bit of money from that. And more.
Your
Yay.
cut of the glory.
Dankeschön, mein Freund. We're talking to Chiron right now. Chiron. You know, if he doesn't give me any healing, it's probably because I keep calling him Chiron.
Lord Charon, sort of.
Yeah. One day, I'll actually learn to say his name right, and that'll be the day I get some healing when I need it the most. But for now,
Ash of the Dead.
we take what we can get. Heroic, and give it a level up. I've got Aphrodite, Ares, and Zeus. Let's go with the extended family. And that should... Where's extended family? Okay. So it looks like, yeah, we got 4. Because now it's Hera, Zeus, Ares, and others. Hopefully this is enough to take out Prometheus, the Firebringer.
The monster Typhon isn't liable to stop, you know. He has your family on the back foot, cowering in your Lord Uncle's palace. Exactly where we want them.
Yeah, well, your mom.
A suitable distraction I can take advantage of. Just as soon as you're out of the way, along with your bird.
You're telling me your plans. Now we're truly getting to know each other. I almost regret what's about to transpire.
Please tell me what's about to transpire is that you lose and I win. Please. I don't think I can take it. Otherwise, just avoid. Just avoid. Yeah, the Fist of Fury. Watch out. Watch out for fists. Oh. Wait for it. Go. Okay, now we watch for his pattern. We go middle. We go down. We go middle. Not today. Watch for it. Go. Shit.
Do that again.
Come on. Scheiße. Aw, shit. shit. Okay, watch. Oh god, up, middle, up, down, middle.
Combust.
Shit!
Complacency leads to a downfall soon enough.
Ah, damn it.
Ugh, Prometheus.
Ah, damn it. Well, for those who don't know, this is what happens. At the beginning of every run, at the end of every run. You end up back here. Oh, well, man. Lost too much to Eris, got too complacent with Prometheus, didn't pack enough life-saving death defiances, so... It is what it is, you gotta roll with the punches.
You don't want to know what happened there, Freenos.
Alright, she doesn't have an exclamation mark. She doesn't have an exclamation mark over her head, so she ain't got nothing to say. Neither does...
What are you looking at?
And Eris, unfortunately, gets to visit our camp, and she's always a slob about it, so I gotta be her mom and clean up this crap.
Hail, Strife.
Same to you.
You've been back a while, yet still isolate yourself. Your brother makes more of an effort to fit in, but he struggles too. You may have more in common than you think.
Oh, really? Maybe I'll go over and tell him you said that. What? You think just because most of the world hates his guts, same as mine, that we're alike?
Well, you're both children of Nyx, goddess of night.
Well, I'd not put it that way at all, though I do think each of you has been misunderstood in your own right.
Without a doubt.
What's not to understand? I'm Strife, he's Doom. These are simple concepts, babe. Though granted, most of the world is pretty stupid.
Well, you'd fit right in then, Eris.
You shouldn't say such things.
You mean the truth?
Rude for rudeness' sake. I think this is one of the newer things they added in updates. I know Artemis shows up here, but I haven't gotten her to do that yet, so let's see what happens now.
The moon oft shines particularly bright in one fair corner of the crossroads, where the princess of the underworld may always clear her thoughts and have a moment's peace.
How particularly delightful, especially in this ever-glooming shade of darkness.
And listen to the frogs.
And to listen to the frogs. They're good. Not much to do here as of yet. I think I had something cooking in the pot. Yep.
From the shadows.
Fresh from the pot.
Yay! Treats for the doggies and the others. I think we'll brew up one of these.
Power to create. This'll take a little while.
And I see... Ooh, that's interesting for Odysseus. Let's talk to Hecate for now.
May moonlight guide you.
And you as well. The fire thief Prometheus insists on barring your path toward the mountain summit still. What nonsense has he filled your head with recently?
He seems to bear a deep sense of responsibility and guilt for mortal kind. I'm concerned he aims to spread dissension in our ranks. Some shades who serve our cause must harbor sympathies.
It's really hard not to sympathize with the Titan who brought fire to humanity. Betrayed his own kind and suffered greatly for it. Like, you'd be hard pressed to find a guy who didn't think, well, he might be a nice guy after all. I remember seeing a video on YouTube titled, like, when devs want you to know that you might not be playing as the good guys. I mean, it is an interesting question. I'll finish this dialogue with Hecate, and then I want to talk about that a little bit.
It sounds to me as though you are beginning to harbor such sympathies yourself. Do not be deceived by his lofty claims. He sided with our enemy and made that clear.
Just because he sides with a man does not mean he necessarily believes what that man is doing. It could always be an end, means to an end. And since Prometheus is the Titan of foresight, he basically can see into the future, so maybe he sees that he has to do this, or doing this leads to a good outcome. I frankly don't know.
Yes, understood.
Now, what I was thinking of before was, are we the good guys? The basic plot of this game is that Melinoi was a princess of the underworld, daughter to Hades and Persephone. Hades kept the dead in the underworld, where you would argue they kind of belong. What Kronos has done is he's taken Hades' family hostage, usurped Hades' position as king of the underworld, and he's opened the gates of the underworld and let the dead back onto the surface, into the land of the living. Beyond that, he's also recruited a lot of thugs, I guess you could call it, to his side. He's got Polymetheus, he's got Eris, who hasn't been officially recruited. She's a manic pixie dream girl doing her own thing. And you've also got Prometheus, who's officially working for him, among others. He's also invaded Mount Olympus and put the gods under siege. Beyond that, I think he basically just rules the world now, whether we like it or not. The gods don't do anything. The fates are out of the picture. The dead roam the land of the living. The living are dying, which is never great. But what Kronos argues himself is he's bringing out the golden age. He's bringing back the golden age of humanity, when humans didn't have to fear dying, didn't have to fear hunger and starvation and need sleep. It's hard to see that happening right now. But when you have people like Prometheus on your side, it's hard to argue that you are the good guys when you're smacking around the Titan who let himself be tortured for nearly infinity. It's hard to claim when you're the good guys, that you're the good guys, when you're trying to bring things back to how they were before. Tyrant gods ruling mortal kind, bringing the dead and the deceased back to the underworld. On the surface of things, Melinoi is trying to restore order again, whereas Kronos is trying to make things free. To a mortal, it's hard to decide who you would vote for, who you would put your weight behind, who you would support. Naturally, Melinoi is our player character, we support her. But it still makes you think. I don't have to think too hard about it, because Kronos is an ass to us, at least. So I definitely don't want him winning, but to what ends is he doing all this crap? Interesting, at least. I'll save up for nightmares.
This one.
That's worth grabbing. Don't need any of those. Gonna sell our shrimp. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Yeah, before I start selling any of these, let me check my garden.
Evening.
Oh, and talk to
Salutations.
Salutations, goddess.
In the last game, Hades won. We had a Greek hero, Achilles, to help us out. This time we get Odysseus.
Got something here for you, goddess. For whenever our little garden over there could use a little extra greenery. Or if you're ever left unsure about what to plant next.
Oh, interesting. What you got?
Thank you, Odysseus. But what are these? I try to keep whatever seeds I find well organized.
I'll be honest. A lot of the gods and goddesses, especially the goddesses, I think they're alright. I don't usually find them particularly attractive. They're all very sexually and very well to do and very conventionally attractive, but God, when Melinui makes a face like that, she's especially adorable and just sweet. Anyway, seeds. Talking about seeds.
Mystery seeds. A little surprise.
I've already had mystery seeds. Do these always sway in the wind? Whatever.
Ready to come out?
Some cattails.
I thought we had 8. Man, even my garden's getting like... What's the word for it? Its bonuses are being removed. It's being nerfed. Why is my garden getting nerfed? Whatever, man. Olives.
Here you'll grow strong.
Nightshade. Cattails. I guess Odysseus can have his mystery seeds.
Grow and flourish. Do let me know if anything's amiss.
Prometheus did us no favors, if you ask me. Cause of death, fire. Usually it's the foolishness of people that leads to a fire death. Not always, but most of the time. Okay, we've talked to everyone we can talk to. Don't want to bother with the chest just yet. Now I can go back to the broker.
Nightmare in stock.
And we can exchange some stuff. It would be nice to get the nightmare. But I would have to exchange a lot of stuff for it. Let's see if there's anything up here I don't particularly need. Yeah, I need the snake reed. Plasma I gotta keep. I could probably get rid of some iron. I'll get rid of 4 of
Back
these.
to Gaia.
Make that 10. Make that 10. Make that 2. And now we can get the knight. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is from Renown. There are more than one type of currency in this game, and unfortunately, I just exchanged a bunch for Renown. That's really, really good for furniture and adding stuff to the camp. That's not good for getting resources like nightmares. Fick mein Leben. Bakaka. Whatever, let's get more of Renown, I guess, since we're on that path.
This is for return.
These. We can do 5 of those, I guess. Bunch of these. 2 of those.
Returning to the earth.
5 of these. 6 of those. 1 iris. Iris. It's iris. Not quite. We'll hand in that much. And we're going to hold down the button on this one and just let it go until it reaches like 200. So how you guys been doing? You guys been doing good? I do notice there is one person here who's a bit of a lurker. I do not mind if you lurk. That's perfectly okay with me. Though I do appreciate like 1 or 2 comments if that's okay with you. If you're not okay with it, that's perfectly fine. I don't judge too much. I used to lurk a bunch in Twitch chats before, and even YouTube chats, because I'm shy naturally as a person. But after forcing myself to become a Twitch streamer a little bit and just do all this kind of stuff, I do find myself commenting more a lot, especially in like Twitch chats. And 200. All right. Now we've got a buttload of renown. Let's see what we can do with it. We could decorate here, I think.
So, what's up?
Interesting tables. Benches. So, That is cute. I'll go for that.
You know what? Sure.
Okay.
Especially since she's here, why not?
House?
Just in case the rubbish Eris strews about isn't warning enough.
Not too shabby.
Ooh. I can afford that.
Let's try this on for size.
Yeah, sure. Seems like a good alternative to swimming in the river over there.
That's cute. Oh, I need a cinder for this one. The unseen. Dyes sourced from each of the realms create the distinctive hues of the braided adornments. We'll go with this one.
Let's do it.
Do they change all the tables or just the one table?
These tables seem like they would fit the place quite well.
Oh, nice. Alright, benches. We'll go with unseen again.
Let's make it happen.
Very well.
These seem comfortable, and I quite like the colors
Ooh.
too.
Pretty spiffy.
And now we just have some other stuff. Pier signs. Let's go with ribeye since I got plenty of fluff, sheep wool. Whatever.
A large sign with a ribeye on it ought to fit the atmosphere.
Can I do anything else? Nope. Yeah, the area is quite kitted now. That's alright. Let's get ready to do another run. I'll kit myself out for the next run. I'll take a quick 5-minute break for bathroom, water, stretching my neck, things like that. And I'll be back. Ooh, we get to do the mech suit now. There's lots of punching. The mech suit punch. It punch harder. It has lock-on missiles and free roaming missiles. Which do those track? A little bit. Not entirely though. We're gonna replace the onion with this. I'm just gonna upgrade soon. We're going down this time, so let me see. How many treats do I have? I have exactly 2. There is one more animal follower I see there.
See you.
So I'm going to save at least one treat for that one. But I think I will give Gale one of my little treats. These treats are used for upgrading your animal companions. I don't remember what he does exactly. She does what she does exactly. I'm going to get Gale's gender constantly mixed up because it reminds me of Gale from Baldur's Gate 3, which I might do in the future. I might stream that in the future, but I am terribly bad at PC games. I'm still new at it. Like, you won't even notice in one of my tags I've got noob streamer, new to PC, scoff, things like that. I am still learning. This is my, like, 3rd ever stream. So if I can work up the confidence, I might just start Baldur's Gate. I do have a playthrough going where I'm, like, trying to be, like, a chivalrous paladin. But I've still got to learn to try and not save scum every time something that doesn't go my way happens. Anyway, Gale. You're a good girl, so you can get a treat. Yes, you are. So what does she have? Well, together I've got more dodge chance. That's dodge chance. While together, I'm more likely to find Flora. And Gale deals damage when scratching foes in retaliation. That's interesting. So when I get hit, Gale hits back. Not the greatest in terms of gameplay, because that means Gale is mostly useful if I'm expecting to get hit. I'd rather go with a companion that's not really gameplay. I'd rather go with someone who's not worked around the idea of get hit, mess around, find out. I'll grab this one just so Gale has a gameplay use beyond just making Flora appear more often. Let me see the challenges for this. Is it just getting past Hecate? It is just getting past Hecate. Let's see.
That fear may spread.
Yeah, the way this works is if I take a certain amount of challenges, like enemies do more damage, enemies have more health, things are more expensive, you have less time to do, you get less boon choice, things like that. If I complete the whole run, or at least get to the one boss, yeah, in this case, I have to fight Hecate in the underworld. If I can beat her in the underworld, or any other boss that's selected for my weapon, I can get, I think, a nightmare, which is useful for upgrading things. So, I think I'll do it this time. Wait, is that 3? No, wait. Oh. So yeah, I don't want 3. I want just 2 if I can do that.
By my birthright.
Actually, yeah, let's just do this. More enemies is fairly simple. It makes things a bit more complicated, but it's fairly just straightforward what you gotta do there. With that in mind, let's go with Phrynos. Because Phrynos' ability is that he can block projectile shots, and I get more base health, which is never a bad thing. And now we talk to Captain Scyllameus.
Death to Kronos.
Yeah, kill him.
How is the morale amongst all your disciples recently, Commander? Prometheus and Typhon present imposing threats that may shake even the greatest resolve.
Yeah, they're fine. Just look at them, brave as you're gonna get. No matter what catastrophe should come to pass, it's just another night to us here.
We're trying to prevent catastrophe, not let it become the norm. Well, please let me know if anything changes. We need you all at your best.
Hear that, you slackers? Better bring your best or else.
Cute. And looks like there's another little lore thing up here.
Above, a full moon flares, bestowing all her grace and power from beyond an earthly canopy of trees and soaring precipices which provide a pristine vantage point.
What a roundabout and complicated way of saying the moon is shining her light above the trees. Though from what I heard from the devs, this kind of dialogue and lines like that are like in the style of Greek poetry and things like that, which I find pretty cool. I couldn't tell you if that's right or not because I don't read a lot of Greek poetry. I remember in like high school, they wanted me to read, I think it was like the play of Odysseus. Not Odysseus, the literal mother trucker, whatever his name was. Oedipus. They wanted me to read Oedipus Rex. Naturally, being a bad student, I didn't read it. I didn't really give a flying F. But I have the book around my house somewhere. I think I might have like put it in a box off in a corner. But yeah, need a burrito.
The crossroads between realms.
All right, we're gonna go down this time just so we can get some cinder. But I'm gonna take a quick break. So again, if you guys need some water, a bathroom break, need a chance to stretch, grab some snacks, I would do that now. I will be back in about like 5 minutes. See y'all then. Alright, we are back. Sorry if I took a bit too long for you guys' taste. I got some water, got a snack, took a quick bathroom break, made sure to stretch. We can continue on now. Like I said before, we are going down, down, in an early round. But sugar, we're going down, swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet.
Message for me.
Dun, dun, please don't copyright strike me. Ares can get another gift because he is
No war
new.
can last forever, but we shall always be family. Isn't that so, my lord? This is but a simple reminder that there's more to unite us than the thrill of the fight.
It's very sweet coming from Malinui, but I don't think Ares might take that well because he loves him some war.
You've given me far greater gifts than even this fine nectar, which I do of course appreciate. But the slaughter you have thus far caused, that is truly second to none.
Talking about slaughter like it's a fine vintage wine.
I recently returned from certain travels, for my work is never done. I was pleased to see that matters here were well in hand, much better off than when I left in many ways. I take it you're to thank in no small part?
Deal more damage, inflict wounds. Let's try this, because I like using my missiles a bunch. Or, I'll try this actually, because I'm worried that if I pick Vicious Flourish... You know, I'm going to pick it up anyway. I'm going to pick up Vicious Flourish anyway. Just to experiment and see if that will affect my Omega Special, because... If it doesn't inflict itself on Omega Specials, then I don't really know what the point of picking up wounds like this
Be
is.
strong. Strong.
Oh.
Strong.
Alright. Echo's boon kicks in quite early.
Come, wastrels.
I forgot to check. Yeah, I think it works on Omega Specials. For the wingsuit or whatever this is called. There's a name for this. Yeah, the black coat. From the shadows, the nocturnal arms were born, but those shadows were never dissipated. They congealed into one final form. We call them arms for a reason. They are extensions of ourselves and our will. Zinth is simply that idea made manifest. Need a burrito. It's a mech suit. It's power armor. Not quite like the power armor from Fallout, but like from like Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I forget what they called that. Whee!
More ashes.
I don't even know what that keepsake will do at level 3, but it's interesting. Good boy, Freenos. Good boy.
May moonlight guide us.
Ares, did you? Whenever there's a bloody dust up, tempers flaring and all that, he will do everything he can to draw it out. This must be quite a big dilemma for him, mind.
Omegas are faster, gain dodge chance the more boons I have. That'll be useful. It's not great now. Or I could do racing thoughts. You know, for so I can do this a lot faster. I think it'll be useful. Them bones, them dry bones. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. I just got a notification. Hold on a sec. Oh. Yeah, Pokemon Go's tell me another one of my guys got knocked out. No. More Aries, or who is this? Talk to Arachne. I'm feeling myself a bit, so I'll go talk to the boss, whatever his name is.
Say something, Homer?
Go on, say something clever.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, guess I gotta go with one of these. Your Mega Moves also cause a falling blade to appear over each foe struck, but use +5 mana. Foes with wounds take damage, they may spell blood drop. Interesting. We can go with this one.
Yes.
And do forgive me a little bit. I am crunching on some Doritos.
Go, Freenos. Well done,
yeah.
Freenos.
One of the things I forgot about Freenos is he does that for free. Which means more ghosties will be appearing, trying to get sent on their way.
Thank the fates.
What you want?
Test to Kronos?
Sure. Can tell you're angry. Then let it out and show me what you're made of. Do it.
Oh, fuck.
Barely felt that at all.
Yeah, well, you can piss off.
To be unseen is to be unscathed.
Fucking Jesus shit. Come on, dude. What even fucking hit me?
A consolation prize.
Sack of fucking shit. Oh, I'm glad there's not a profanity filter on Twitch right now, otherwise I'd be banned out of my gourd.
Sting away.
Fuck.
Good to be back.
That is for you. Often speak of family, but I do not entirely understand what they mean. All beings have a common origin, yet are not considered family. Kronos, for example, is he family or not? I shall not ask you to respond.
Family. Less health, but I get more mana. Less rare boons, but I get more resources. No mega moves for a bit, but I get more mana. I will go this one.
Do as you should.
some bones for later use.
That'll do.
Safe in the circle.
Let's go with this. This is part of the quest.
Power of Kacinth.
Very nice, very nice. Also, more yummy Doritos for me. As we go and get some more mana, I think.
Excuse me. Soul tonic.
Ooh. That would be Chaos Spoon finally expiring. I got my health back now, yay. How delightful.
May your light never wane.
I am obliged.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Remember, little star, the magic that my light awakes in you requires active focus on your part. It has no power without your intent. In moments when you need it, do not hesitate. The possibilities.
Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall. I'll face it all together at skyfall. Afflicted foes take 50% damage from Omega moves. Meh. I'll go this. And we'll get the blue one for now.
The path across the sky.
The stars align.
Alright. I do forgive my rude manners for chewing so close to the microphone, but I did not get any lunch today because of my whole ear situation, so. Where we'll go.
Synth.
Headmistress, why is it that we have to keep this up? I've passed your test repeatedly. We're each needed elsewhere.
And for those not in the know, Melunui's her whole task is she has to go down into the underworld, where her father's supposed to be, and smack Kronos around, trying to get him to leave. He's not leaving just yet. Before she can go down to the underworld proper, she has to defeat Hecate to show her what you've learned. All that good stuff.
You may be strong, but not yet strong enough. And evidently quite impatient, too. Shall you attempt to talk Kronos out of a fight as well?
Of course not, but I could be halfway to the morning fields by now, if not for this.
Alas, that things don't always go our way. Go on now, vent the anger that you feel. We each have much of it to spare.
Yeah, they're both a little bit cross, it seems. isn't her. That isn't her either.
Into the fray, sisters. Press the attack.
There we are. Good stuff. Underworld's hardly any challenge for me.
Return to shadow now.
The main thing slowing me down is the surface.
Some cinder.
Alright, I'm very conscientious of my manners normally, so I'm just gonna go to a 5-minute break really quick and take 5 seconds to finish off my snack. Sorry about this, guys. Be right back. Sorry about all that, but I'm assuming you don't want to hear me just crunch Doritos. Well, I should be playing games and whatnot. But oh well. On we go.
All quiet.
Alright, next keepsake we could use. We should probably start leveling one of these smaller guys up. I'm going to take this one, not because I think I'm going to die and need it, but I'm going to take it just to level it up a little bit more, get better effects out of it.
Princess?
Valuable enough. Closer to Tartarus.
Onward we go. Under the sea. Under the sea.
That singing. Beyond lies Uncle Poseidon's realm.
Yeah, apparently if you just dig deep enough into the earth, you'll find this mass of brass and copper and concrete structure. Not really. It's fascinating to think of, don't you think? Okay.
Good find.
Bones, please.
More hippos.
Normally I like my stuff boneless, but make an exception in this case.
All right.
Good stuff. Yeah, on sales, just 'cause. Yeah, not worth it. We're gonna go here. Oh well. What is this? Oh, just a spirit.
Please, Phrynos. Cheers, Phrynos.
Thought I was gonna get a free pearl for a second. Because ordinarily you have to defeat the boss of this area to get a pearl. But I mean, if it's free, it's for me, so why not? What's the? Oh. Yeah, I was wondering what this little this infinity symbol down here was about. That is my little trinket. So it looks like I can use it over and over, I'd assume. Oh, I hope I don't have to find out.
In the name of Hades.
Man, Tall Order is coming up a lot. I guess now I'll take Hasty Retreat, because why not? Where's Hasty Retreat? This guy. There are worse things to grab and pick up. Why not? Monies or Demeter Boon. I'll go for a Demeter Boon. Why not? And you can eat, spit, and die, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, to Demeter. Random mama.
Your father was sullen and difficult even whilst young, quite honestly. What my daughter saw in him, I could not. Yet my Kore, as I called her, she would brighten around him.
The heart wants what it wants, and she apparently wanted an edgy boy. Perfect freeze. Ooh. I like this one.
I see.
I see an icy boon. Let's, I'll grab health. It's always useful. It's never not useful. Itchy bad.
Spells are up.
Well, there goes my armor. I wasn't particularly counting on it anyway, but that's what it is. Health, never bad. Let's go. And don't forget about my cast now.
Hold on, sister.
You wretches are in for it now.
Personally, Artemis is one of my favorite goddesses in this game, just because she's very much like me, a shy loner. But she does what she has to when she needs to.
May moonlight guide you.
You as well. We've bigger problems on Olympus than we counted on, I hear. Our worst fears realized and so on. You'd think I'd be more capable of tracking prey that's Typhon size.
Tracking's not the hard part. The hard part's taking it down. But yeah, it's odd that you might not be able to find a giant Godzilla-sized sodding monster, but...
You were tracking Kronos, me perhaps. But if it's any consolation, finding Typhon ought to be quite easy at this point. Bringing him down, less so.
I love that me and Melinoi are on the same page.
I'll take your word for it. My father's much too proud to call me back to aid in our defense. Says I'm still needed here. If he wants Typhon to himself so badly, he can have him.
Sassy. Man. I normally like support fire, but I gotta get one of these. I'll go for killing stroke, but let the record show I wanted support fire.
Then it's yours.
Nothing down here worth grabbing, so we keep going. Still only have 10 seconds, but I guess we get more health if we make it. Big if, though.
Charon's wares.
Pomegranate, since we spent a lot of our monies. Free. If it's free, it's for me. I'll do this. Damage is damage. Damage is always good.
Our #1 fan. Skilla, I've noticed your song I Am Gonna Claw may be inspired by true events. Is trying to drown me not sufficiently entertaining that I must also be the subject of your ridicule?
So,
Oh, how can you be so egotistical even? I had that song worked out since way before you showed up. Any and all similarity is entirely coincidence.
baloney.
Come on, insulting my hair and attire, making claims that I'm obsessed with you. But if I'm not the subject of the song, who was, pray tell?
No need to get personal, lady. If I go sharing every detail of my private life with every deranged fan who barges in here, then it wouldn't be a private life, would it?
Your lack of an answer is very telling. There we go. I still remember the days when these guys tormented me. Mainly because... Main reason being because I had to play Hades 2 on my laptop. And as my tag, new to PC, implies, I'm not great with PC controls. I'm the controller guy by trade. Which is also why I'm playing this on the Xbox controller. But, man. Feels good to still smack them around.
First tunnel to my right.
Take more damage, deal more damage. You know, I'll give Ares' Bell a try. Why not? I'm good on health. Do I still have Misty Veil? Yeah, I do. Well, not empowered by boons. Meh. Alright, we just keep going.
Long way down.
I think we'll be able to get to the bottom of Olympus, to the bottom of Hades, in like half an hour-ish or so, but if that's not the case, I might have to like save and then like 30 minutes time-ish. For now, we'll see. I have confidence in my abilities. I am gonna claw out your eyes and drown you to death. Alright. Oh. Let me just squeeze on past you here. I am definitely liking this little power-up that lets the missiles go further.
Flourish and reveal my path.
And how many Gnani?
Foes eliminated.
There we are. Alright, Arctic Ring, another upgrade. And now we need you.
I'm ready for you.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Whenever your attacks strike foes... Nope. Fully charged has much more power. I'll go with World Collider, because that sounds cool.
The black coat shines.
And it makes it more worth it to just charge up my stuff. Let's do this. Like something died there. You're so obsessed with me. I saw, I conquered. Ooh, and that's 3 this time. So put one here. Is this worth it? During the hex. Let's do this.
Come on up.
Grab that. find a tree. Oh, there was a tree down here. Oh. Bada bing, bada boom.
Illuminate my path.
Eat your heart out, kid. Where's the last one? Missing a baddie somewhere. Oh, yeah, there you are. Yeah, have fun with the missile system. Alright.
I should be able to get out, I think.
So we're facing a boss, but do we go for Yeah, the game wants me to go for Ares. Oh, fudge! This boss gave me such a hard time the first time I ever found him. And now I can beat him into the pavement. I still don't like fighting him, though. If you couldn't tell, he's basically like Melania from Elden Ring. He hits you, he heals himself. He's got a vampire build, because he's Godoy, a vampire, so.
Hear me on my authority.
Does not make the fight any easier. I hate it so much. Whatever. I am gonna claw out your eyes and drown you to death. Alright. Flowers. Lovely.
Echo.
And here is Echo. Isn't that kind of rude? Because for those who don't know, this is Echo. In her myth, I honestly forget even what happens in her myth. Something talks too much, so she has to echo if she wants to talk, period. So whatever Malinui says, she has to use the words to try and convey what she's trying to say, or how she's feeling. I mean, I would judge by the fact that she's smiling that she doesn't mind, but... Let's go for boom, boom.
Please don't give in. Don't give in. Give in.
Oh, I don't have any Zeus spoons or Harabins. Okay, how many I have? I've got Demeter, Ares... Demeter, Ares, Hermes. So that'd be 3. 3 times 8, 24%. I'll go for extended family. Pupper! And now, because we made some treats for the animals, we can bond with this one.
Here you go, Hecuba.
No more avoiding me.
If your liking, then it means we share a bond.
Excellent.
Of course we do. Hecuba, the honor is mine. We shall protect each other from now on.
The pupper is here to
In
help.
the training grounds.
Okay. I'll go with magic.
They won't budge.
And now we go and fight Cerberus, who's been afflicted by a curse. Or an
Kronos
affliction.
must have kicked him out again.
Oh, I've got no mana.
You leave that dog alone.
Man, this mana does not recharge quickly. That's not great. There we go. Down and out.
Finally, the vengeful princess overcomes again the hellish monster standing in her way.
How rude. That hellish monster is a pupper. Come now.
You're safe now. You're all right.
You have known this hound for some time. She is extraordinarily obedient, for she is grateful for all that she now has. When first you met, you saw the fierce intelligence behind her eyes. Now she follows you as though you were her mistress. Eat a burrito. And now we go down, down in an earlier round. But sugar, we're going down swinging. I'll be your number one with the bullet. Loaded God complex. Cock it and pull it. Don't want that now. I want to beat Kronos to death. I'll go for knuckle bones. Them bones, them dry bones. How much is it? I'll leave it. I was kind of debating getting that one jerky that increases my special damage, but
I'm in.
Wouldn't be worth it, I don't think.
It worked.
And we got.
She is heading for the house again. Stop her.
Suffer. Okay. Oof. This is a... no, it's not a choice. For those who don't know, I have to now choose. Because the gods like to squabble. They like to bicker. So I have to choose one of them. Whoever I don't choose, I have to have enemies buffed by that god or goddess. I have to fight them. Demeter is Great Mama, so let me go with her.
Like a breeze.
Freeze effects last longer. I'll go for Arctic Gale.
Sure.
You realize what this means, don't you, my king? I trust I do not even have to say the words.
Yeah, brother, let's go. Bring him on, cousin. Just avoid traps. Avoid the obvious stuff. It's almost over. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, alright, alright.
To the victor of the battle, a reward. And I, in turn, experienced quite the spectacle.
The one thing I do like about Ares, though, is that he never takes anything too seriously. He's always very easygoing. Alright. Attacks deal more damage. Yeah, Meat Grinder is never bad. I'll take Meat Grinder. Zeus!
Out of my sight.
Yay. Very happy.
Would that Poseidon didn't make sport of ridiculing Cyclopes. Perhaps old sightless Polyphemus would be standing with us rather than against. Ah, but we all make mistakes, don't we?
It's kind of rude to make fun of somebody for something in their... If you want to make fun of somebody, make fun of their content of their character. Something they can help. It'd be rude to make fun of somebody just because they have one eye. That's not something they can help. Not all our relatives are perfect saints. They are powerful, but they are not saints. Ether fonts, attack and fix splits. Aether font. Rain surrounding foes struck by lightning. Let's go for Ionic Gain, because I like to use a lot of mana. And that would be useful to have.
Go, Phrynos.
The power of Phrynos compels you. The power of Phrynos compels you. And this is for our Lord Father Hades, I believe.
It's me.
Yeah, and the big fluffer. Yeah, unfortunately Cerberus doesn't know us, so he doesn't want to be pet right now. Not by us, at least.
Salutations.
Greetings. When first we had to fend off Typhon long ago, we dared not think the Titan Lord, whom we had already disposed of, was responsible. Surely not even he, in all his arrogance, believed that such a monster would bend to his will.
Yeah, I've talked to Kronos, and no. He basically just let all the animals out the zoo. And figured he could profit off the chaos.
All Kronos probably expected was that the monster would immediately attack Olympus. How could he have awakened such a thing without our family even noticing?
With Nyx herself amongst the Titan Lord's captives, all that transpires deep within the earth cannot be known by anyone. And now, even though both Typhon and the Titan fell to us before, we have never had to face them both at once.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall, as it goes. Less reinforcements. Yeah, not great. How many times are you? We're gonna have to go with deep descent.
All right.
Cerberus, take care of him, okay?
And we move on. Carry on, son. There'll be peace when you are done.
More satyrs.
Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Alright. For as long as we're able to hold it up, I want to keep just getting bonuses and boons. Until the game literally forces me to stop, I'm going to keep doing this. Not trying to lose all my health, but as it so happens. Arctic Gale. For as long as I'm able, I'm not gonna progress. Yeah, it looks like the game has forced me to move on now. Whatevs. It's fine. Yeah, games force me. I gotta keep moving. Man. I won't deny I'm getting my ass handed to me a little bit here. Especially in terms of health. And there's a lot of enemies to deal with now, but... If the stream does not just shit a brick because of this, I will be exceptionally surprised. There we go, there we go. And again, no rewards, just progress. Man. What else, what else? Can't get my ass beat. And yeah, I guess it's time. Can't put it off any longer. And no heals. But 250, 550, 700, 780. Yeah, I can afford all this.
Protected. In the name of Hades.
So either attacks or casts here. Let's do this. Just so we can have extra attack damage. I think that powers up Deep Family, wherever it is. Or wide. The one that gives me bonuses for having like lots of boons from different people. Extended Family, there we go. More blood drops. Let's go for casts. I'm not too worried about fighting Kronos. I've done it a bajillion times. And I don't have too many handicaps here, so we should be able to take him out fairly easily.
I'm home.
Tadaima.
You are at least precise.
Tell me something before I turn you back to dust again. If Typhon destroys Mount Olympus as you so desire, where do you expect he'll go from there? Back to sleep?
Highly doubtful, but we'll see.
Oh, that is none of my concern. Ours is a wide world, and deep. Typhon shall have free reign to go where he pleases. Perhaps he shall rule over the seas in Poseidon's stead.
Yeah, that's definitely not a great game plan, Chief. Just laissez-faire over Godzilla.
Liar. You plan to double-cross him. Send him roaring back to the abyss after your use for him is ended. Not even you are fool enough to disregard him as a threat.
Huh. I didn't see that, but let's see.
The future shall be well in hand, that I can assure you, granddaughter. Best focus on the present and the many hardships we endure.
I was about to get real hard for you right now, Grandpa. Oh, my least favorite move that he ever pulls. That's rude. How can you call your granddaughter a witch? Think as you like, mother.
It feels so empty here without my legions by my side.
down and out, good to go.
I curse the day your father silenced you.
Eat shit, old man. Ashes and ashes, dust to dust.
Once more, you bested me.
Return from whence you came.
For my brother.
Oh. And out we leave. Not much else we can do here.
Thus young and spirited Millennium found true love, the sport known as the discus throw. And whilst she did not win the championship, she won over our hearts.
What? Return to Shadow now?
That's an exceptionally dramatic sting. Yeah, we reached the end, but yeah, the game's not complete, so there's...
Is that singing?
That's unusual.
Haven't heard our old song in a while, have you? I'll enjoy it while she's here.
Oh, that's Artemis!
How'd it go? Okay.
Ooh.
Vengeance for my family.
And for whatever reason, the painting wasn't here for the last couple of times we did. It's getting a bit late. I'll see what's up with Artemis, do a couple other things, and then we'll log off for the day, I think.
No need to be concerned. Artemis.
There's our girl.
Oh, didn't mean to interrupt. I'd not expected this to be a time for song, though neither am I complaining.
It's never really a bad time for song.
Nor should you be. Hey, since you're here, why not lend me your voice for old time's sake? Let go your burdens for a bit. Not like they're going anywhere.
So, fair enough.
That's it.
I'm gonna mute myself and let you guys enjoy this for a little bit.
Crossroads in the gloom, the moon lights your way through wild woods, twisting through the dark to find your refuge here. Be welcome here and safe. The Silver Sisters wait. Moonlight guide you home tonight in shadow all alone. Take shelter from the world above, in safety and in solitude. The sisters wait. Unseen.
Alright, that looked like the end of the song, so... As much as I hate to do it, I'm gonna stop.
I should go.
I am gonna... The minute this stream's over, I am going to Spotify right away just to check and see if that's on Spotify. 'Cause that's a lovely, lovely tune.
How fare you all tonight?
We missed you here.
But my
Smells
aim's getting better.
delicious.
Okay. Ooh, that's good.
Katoskion Oski. So mote it be.
So mote it be.
What now?
I'm assuming the S scales are from Typhon or somebody else. Those who rule the world can turn the very essence of reality against their foes. What do I want to do here? We're going to keep the Stardust. Let's try and keep the Cinder for now. I'll go and just use the Apple.
Come, Saver. Unrivaled from heights of Olympus to depths of the sea. It'll be worth the wait.
I certainly hope so. Alright. We're going to check in with the folks here in the camp, and then we're going to dip.
May moonlight guide us.
And may shadows conceal us. The goddess of the hunt decided that the best use of her talents presently is to regale us with song. As you can hear, I managed to resist my inclination to forbid any such thing.
I'm grateful that you did. I know Artemis sings to clear her mind and calm her nerves, but I think all the shades about this place appreciate it too.
It's hard to not appreciate a good song, you know?
It is not how I myself prefer to face adversity, though I am open to whichever techniques work. Who dares?
Okay. Let's go for nightmares.
Ordering this.
Nightmare, 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 nightmare.
Back from Tartarus.
Moonlight guide us.
We'll find our way.
And heavens preserve us.
Your pathway down into the underworld may seem a little roundabout, but avoiding the main regions is your best shot at eluding Kronos till you can face him on your terms.
Yeah, I kind of figured, because I was thinking about this, like, a couple days ago, like, in terms of gameplay and lore, like, it would be more direct if Melinoi went from, this gloomy place, I forget what it's called, Erebus. She went from Erebus through Oceanus, like usual, through the fields, as usual. And then when she reached Hades, it would be interesting, but I guess more challenging if instead of going through the executive route and skipping all that stuff, just straight to Tartarus, if she had to just do reverse Zagreus. Go through Elysium, go through Asphodel, go through Tartarus, and then go to the inner chambers. But gameplay-wise, again, this is still early access, and you want both routes up and above, up to Olympus and to Tartarus. You want them to be equal, because right now they're both equal. It wouldn't make sense to make one route like significantly harder or more challenging, which the over route it kind of is for me at least. But that's because of a lack of experience. But anyway, yeah, that kind of makes sense.
I have that pathway long since memorized. A straight shot down to Tartarus would have been too good to be true. I'm grateful that this other route even exists.
And I am grateful that your father's realm is vast indeed, that we could chart a course along its border all the way to where you need to be.
And we have plants to check on.
Come along.
Alright, we can plant some stuff.
Live and thrive.
Ooh, good.
And we're all planted up. Let me just go ahead and see if there's anything else down here. Yeah, no, I already did that stuff. Alright, we're gonna check some kit down here, and then we'll log off for the day. Looks like I can upgrade something. Aspect of Melinoi. Back shots are better.
Such
Might as
power
well.
hides within.
Looks like this time the axe is
Grade
the one who
first
wants to go.
activated. Law effect.
I mean, Charon's ore-looking axe is cool and all. I greatly prefer the sickle of Thanatos, the scythe of Thanatos. Death comes peacefully for many mortals, yet for foes of the realm, exceptions must be made.
Hecuba returns.
The pupper.
Good girl, Hecuba.
Unfortunately, I got no more treats to upgrade Hecuba's stuff, but, you know. Let's see, you got the axe, the axe, quote unquote. Alright, for the next run, it looks like, yeah, they want me to hit Typhon with it. No. I'll still go to the surface next time around, but it's difficult enough getting to Typhon. Then I have to kill him with this, with all the disadvantages that the vows do. Like, not happening right now. Hey, Nyx, I love you. You're sexy. You're a sexy lady, but no, not right now. All right, we've picked the axe. We're going to the surface. I think Tula's probably going to be best here, just for
Care to accompany me, little one?
just for her res. And on our way up, take the bell. We will level up the bell some more. Trial of Thunder! And all these other trials. Not too interested in them right now.
Oh, hey.
Oh, and the little small guy with the little headband. We found him in Oceanus. It's cute. Right. And now we talk to Commander Skelemaeus.
Moonlight guide us.
Moonlight, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you ever miss it, Commander? Your time in service to the House of Hades, training my brother, holding a position of high honor there.
Oh, 'twas a glorious time for sure. But I would not have earned my post if I kept crying about the past like a little baby. I'm all about the here and now.
That's why they call it the present.
But all of what you used to have is gone. The other servants of the house. You must have some concern for them, at least.
Yeah, we have no clue what happened to Dusa. I don't know what's going on with Meg or the Furies. From the cutscene I saw prior, like a long while ago, I know that Kronos at least has Thanatos, Persephone, Zagreus, and Nyx frozen in time. I don't know about Megara. I don't know about Dusa. I think he got Achilles too, actually, now that I think about it. It stinks, but it is what it is.
Come on, they're gods. They'll probably be fine.
Probably.
I'm glad you're out of Tartarus at last.
Alright. And I think that's all I can do. So I'm going to run back to the main camp, then run back in here, and we will just do a quick chat towards the end, and let that be. Alright. We're going to quit. Alright. And that will be that. Alrighty. Hope you guys had fun. I know I certainly didn't I didn't enjoy exactly getting smacked around going towards Olympus and all, but hey, it is what it is. You gotta learn, you gotta live, let things be. If I let every little defeat get me down, then I wouldn't be doing much of anything except rotting in bed, I think. Oh well. I think for next stream I might challenge myself a bit more and try something like Helldivers or Hollow Knight. Not entirely sure, but we will see. I do plan, I'm not going to be doing any streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming on Friday. And like I said, either Hollow Knight, Helldiver, or something like that. And I do hope you will forgive me because, as my tag suggests, I am not very good at PC. I'm still learning how to use the controls and whatnot. I think I'm around I can do level 3 missions now, but it is what it is. For now, let me see if we can... I think for now we're just going to leave it be and we're going to end stream here. Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for watching. It's okay if you're looking. If you want to help me out, what you can do is give me a follow. Come to streams next time it happens. I usually stream around... I had a doc for this somewhere, but it's 3 p.m. EST, 7 p.m. GMT, and noon PST. For those of you in California, East Coast, Europe. And that will be it for now. I will see you guys later. Y'all have a good one. Peace out.